Hi folks, welcome to Alan's Advice. I'm glad you're tuning in because it gives me the opportunity to answer many questions that come in. And folks, many of you know that I'm in the business 55 years this month, in fact. And the great joy is my retail experience, and I've also been on the road, but my real great joy, and this month also marks my 7th year with Gem Shopping Network. I think I can't tell them or you, my wife and my family know how pleasing it is to be with a company in the likes of Gem Shopping. It's a revelation. In the meantime, I've got to tell you, some of the people that have called in, Susan from Georgia, and many other people have called in regarding questions about turquoise. What's the difference between Sleeping Beauty turquoise and Robin's Egg blue and Persian turquoise? Great questions, guys. Thank you. Robin's Egg blue is the material that's taken from the Sleeping Beauty mine. Now, very important to understand, Sleeping Beauty mine, which is now closed, the material they take out, about 20% of it was of the quality that you will see in beautiful jewelry. The other 80% was not quality that you would want in jewelry. But the 20% that goes into fine crafted jewelry is that what we call Robin's Egg blue or baby blue. That's the color that came from the Sleeping Beauty mine. And I wish you could hold it in your hand and see it live. On air it's beautiful, but it has a creamy, soft, uniform blue. It's luscious, it's uniform, it's out of this world. And if you ever see a robin's egg, you see how blue it is, or I term the term baby blue. And that's the material you want in your jewelry. A lot of problems can occur, and that's why when they mined it, they only use the very best. Manganese and iron form in turquoise. And when the air touches a lot of it over a period of time, it oxidizes. And what happens, it's called brecciated. That means that manganese and that iron wind up turning a little blackish, making spider webs, and that's called brecciated. That's the material that the miners stayed away from. So when you acquire that beautiful Robin's Egg blue material, Sleeping Beauty, that's the color it's going to be. I'm going to add something else to it, and then I want to talk about the Persian turquoise. When you're ready to clean it, and it's really not going to need cleaning, but if the gold needs a little work, I'm imploring you not to do it. That material can be a little porous. Take it to a jewelry store that you know that you have faith in, and let them clean it. That's important. The other part of the question was, how does one tell the difference from the Persian turquoise? Persian turquoise, that material is no longer coming out of that part of the world, has a light tint of green in it. It's very subtle and it's very light, but it's very pronounced. You can see it most readily available in estate jewelry, because estate jewelry going back 50, 75, 100 years, Sleeping Beauty wasn't around. That was the source in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and way before that. And so when you see a little bit of the green, and it's a little cast, it's not that baby blue, you know you have Persian turquoise, forgive me. I hope that answers your questions. Please deluge us with many more questions. I love giving you the answers. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more of Alan's Advice.